Alright, what's going on YouTube? This is Kingdom Rush Visions. We're doing the level 9 Iron or Hero Challenge for the Frozen Rapids. For the hero tree, I have a level 10 hero, but I think you should have a level 9 hero by now. These are the upgrades I did. Make sure the most important thing you want to choose is level 3 and the hero power. Everything else you can kind of experiment with as you like. And then for the upgrades, I went with 3 points into the tower tree, 2 points into the hero tree, flaming tridents on the reinforcement tree, and then up to soul echoes on the soul impact. And without further ado, let's hop into the video. Alright, so this level is a little bit challenging. There are a few different ways you can do it. I had experimented with several different builds, and I kind of like this build the best. It seems to be the most consistent way of beating it. I had one solution where I think I got lucky and I won, and then I found out later on that that was probably a pretty inconsistent build. So this seems to be a more consistent one. You're going to start out with something like this, and then you'll want to go ahead and put another archer tower up here. And then you're going to have a barracks over here. And you should have 50 gold left by the end of it. So this is going to be the choke point. Later on, this barracks will actually rotate down to cover this iceberg that will connect to the stage, I think around wave 3. But for now, this is what we're going to do. Prioritizing the archer towers to level them up, and then we'll level up our mages as needed. So do something like this, and you should be good to go. Let's go ahead and start it. Maybe I'll put my hero right up in the center area. And we can go ahead and just immediately plop down reinforcements. We're going to want that to be on cooldown as much as possible. Over here, wait for those things to kind of get in range. And then our goal will be to level up our archer tower. Maybe hitting these Arctic wolf things, because they are fast and they die very quickly to archer towers. And then just kind of reinforce areas as we can. We did manage to lose our Dark Knights, unfortunately, but what do you do? And then we'll move, kind of rotate down here and make sure these things don't slip past. Good time to rotate our hero as well. And just kind of kill off these guys. Again, prioritizing archer towers. We can also drop a soul impact. And since we have upgraded our soul impact enough, we want to always try to do a soul impact where we can kill as many things as possible. That's going to give us the greatest cooldown reduction on our soul impact. When we start getting these guys to pile up, just make sure you chuck your hero power. Don't want to let them run past. And these Apex Stalkers are one of the main reasons why we need to have so much physical damage. Micro here just a little bit. We can get a level 3 archer tower there. And we're going to upgrade this mage tower as well. You just kind of want to stabilize. It can get kind of chaotic, so just try to stabilize in the center area. Make sure your hero's attacking, get as much damage in as possible. And this is where you're going to put your choke point. And here you can drop another soul impact, just to try to kill these polar bears a little bit faster. Managed to kill a couple. You can see the cooldown is already reset a little bit, because we killed stuff with that. Now we will go ahead and put another point into the mausoleum so we can have level 3. And it's going to help us with some of these more armored foe enemies. And this tower down here is really important to stall out some of these polar bears, so they don't all group up like that. And we're going to get this level 2 furnace so we can get even more area damage. So important against these apex predators. Really want them to die quickly. And we should just drop down one more reinforcement maybe, and we'll call the wave in early. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. So here we have level 3, so we're going to have to build a archer tower down this bottom portion, and we're going to end up rotating our hero to cover these guys who sneak past. Getting a level 3 furnace here is going to help as well. And there's so many things we would like to upgrade, but only so much money, so we have to be smart with our money here. Now here's where we're going to start rotating down to cover this iceberg. So just pay really close attention here. And we're going to have an archer tower because the main things that we're worried about are the apex predators and the Arctic wolves. You just cannot let these guys slip past because they will ruin your game. Now here's a good time for a soul impact. Could have been better. Gonna go ahead and get a level 3 archer tower. And this so far looks pretty clean. We're gonna want to get another mausoleum leveled up here as soon as possible. We're eventually gonna put out gargoyles as well. That's gonna be so helpful against these polar bears. And we're gonna look to get another upgrade into our Dark Knight tower pretty soon. There we go. Maybe now would be a good time. You can see these guys just love to run past your defenses. So scary. Now we can go ahead and rotate our Dark Knights down to cover this area. When you start getting these masses of Arctic wolves, you know it's time to rotate. And you also want to have a level 4 archer tower around this time, so that you can start shredding up these wolves. Next thing we're going to focus on is getting some gargoyles out to act as a makeshift barracks. In the meantime, you can just kind of stall. There we go, gargoyle number 1 coming out. Popping in some reinforcements to help out. We should be able to hold another gargoyle coming out, make it even better. Over here, we're going to look to get some more DPS and upgrade our mage towers. Maybe a good time to drop down this soul impact as well. And I'm going to call the weapon early. Building a little archer tower there. Level 4. It's going to help chop down these ice witches, which are very annoying. And over here we can get an upgraded Dark Knight tower. Maybe move these up a little bit there. Yeah, try to stall the ice witches when you can. Don't let them summon too many shards because they just eat up your tower's time to attack. So always look to drop down your reinforcements when you can. And here we can get a fully upgraded center tower. And we are looking pretty healthy going into wave 6. Gonna plop down more reinforcements. Mainly we just want these ice witches to die, so everything else will kind of take care of itself. And I'm also going to level up in the possession tree. This is going to be very useful later on as well to deal with some of the polar bears and things we might run into. Going into the 6th wave, we're looking pretty healthy, I'm going to call it. maybe we shall get another archer tower. There we go. Fully upgraded archer tower should do some pretty good damage. And these possessions and the gargoyles, so useful in stalling out. You can see the ice wedges are more or less cleaned up there. And didn't even have to micro hero too much. Maybe we'll let the Dark Knights take the damage. Good place for a soul impact, I think, right here. Everybody can die. And maybe we'll upgrade our Dark Knights a little bit. But that was pretty much the bulk of the enemies right there. Hopefully get a hero to join the party. A little bit, maybe. And get Dark Knight Fortress coming out. Really want to just hold this line. That should be good to go. I want to get the execution chance. This is a pretty cool upgrade, this Brutal Strike. It's probably one of the, I think it's like the most expensive, or one of the most expensive upgrades in the game in terms of special towers, but it's really good. Another Brutal Strike coming out. Alright, and we just have to deal with these polar bears. So that's why these Mausoleum is so good. Look at that possession. Just negates or causes so much stalling power. And we did manage to lose our hero, unfortunately. I wasn't paying attention there. I'll drop a soul impact. And just put everything into these Dark Knights to get as much stalling power as we can. There's so much stuff going on right now. But it looks like we managed to wait it out. And these possessions are so good against those polar bears. And there we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, awesome. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.